Hi, thank you for joining me for another Beyond the Curb River City Living Tour. I'm Jill Morenz with the Catalytic Fund. Today, I'm so excited to show you a stunning condo in the historic Bradford-on-Scott building in Covington. This episode is sponsored by Mueller Financial Services, your partners in planning, independent, accredited investment planners who are deeply rooted in this community. It's also sponsored by Graydon. Graydon is a Greater Cincinnati-based law firm known by their clients as an indispensable partner, providing exceptional service and expertise with a strong connection to the communities they serve. This is how Bradford-on-Scott looked just a few years ago, and here it is now. It was built in the 1870s as a public dance hall. Most recently, it housed a gentleman's club. It had been vacant for several years when the Catalytic Fund acquired it, but there were still go-go boots left in the dressing room. Orleans Development took the project on and decided to convert the nearly 15,000 square foot building into 5 commercial spaces with 5 condos above. These are the interior staircases that lead to the condos. The multi-level condo in our tour is an elegant blend of comfort and style with details like this shimmery tiled fireplace wall. Overall, I feel the look is old school traditional blended with modern details. The green walls of the dining room with the pale furniture make a bold statement. One of the hidden secrets about this condo is all the storage that's built in. For example, this entire wall of the dining room is actually closet space. The workmanship here with this detailed molding adds so much refinement without being busy. The kitchen has a clever mix of dark and light cabinets. The bar area has seated glass in the doors and a quartz counter that resembles marble but is easier to maintain. The large island has the cooktop and bar seating, and there's additional seating at the copper table in the corner. On this side of the room, the cabinets are mostly white, with a dark one mixed in to show off the dishes. The backsplash is marble tile. Some of the original brick was left exposed throughout the condo. Let's talk to the homeowners, Charlotte and Steve Markovich.
I always wanted to live in the historic district of Covington. We saw this building, called the realtor, put our name on a waiting list, and then waited 8 months before we were ever allowed to even see it. We purchased it immediately when they let us in the building to see it. We got to design it from the floorboards up. I do have a designer, Danielle Harris, who helped me. We did everything from paint colors to every tile to every floorboard. I had an idea that I wanted a black and white house because I wanted to be able to turn it into different seasons and different colors and not be stuck with one color palette. We decided to do a pop of color in the dining room to have one dramatic space. And at the end of the day, I wanted something that was a nod to vintage and the heritage and the historic building that it was. And everything we did, we really thought about complementing the building. And then I call it my vintage condo with a modern twist. The setup of this particular condo has 13 windows in it, 10-foot ceilings. We have 14-foot high ceilings in our bedroom. And so it had some very special, unique characteristics that not even every unit in this building has. We have an amazing rooftop that overlooks the city of Covington and into downtown. We call it City Light. So we're city people, and I feel like I live in a city in a neighborhood atmosphere, that we've gotten to know not only our neighbors, but the people that work in the bars and the restaurants and are just excited about living here in Covington also. And I feel like we have a very neighborhood feel in this historic district, and we feel more at home every single day.
This hallway leads to the laundry, bedrooms, and bathrooms. In the office, there's one brick wall, and the soothing colors make it easy to concentrate on work. The hall bathroom has 3 kinds of tile, plus granite counters, and it all works because of the black and white color scheme. The master bedroom has such a lovely mix of soft colors and textures. This bead chandelier is the centerpiece of the 14-foot gold-painted tray ceiling. Here's the master bathroom with another great combination of tiles. This closet is amazing. It has a vanity area with natural light and so much storage. 14 vertical feet of it, in fact. Let's go upstairs to the family room. Then up another short set of stairs, where we say hi to Angel, the cat, and then go out onto the roof deck. It feels very private up here. They have seating, a fire pit, an outdoor kitchen, and great views. Thank you so much for joining me on the tour of this gorgeous condo in the historic Bradford-on-Scott in Covington, Kentucky. I invite you to take a look at our other tours at beyondthecurb.org. On behalf of our sponsors and the Catalytic Fund, I'm Jill Morenz. Thank you so much. Beyond the Curb is presented by the Catalytic Fund, a company that, through its investments and real estate expertise, executes high-impact real estate projects in Northern Kentucky and creates new spaces for living, working, and entertainment.